I'm live. No, I'm not wearing pants. They're in the dryer. Getting ready to drive to the Star for day 3 of the draft. No, I haven't showered because I had to sleep instead. But what is up, everybody? I just want to tell everybody that a Cowboys pick that everybody freaked out about and a dude that I had not even seen play football that happened yesterday will be okay. You know, we'll be okay. Um, so I watched the Oregon State corner last night. I will read you his notes, and then I will give you what I consider to be the fair criticism of the Cowboys over the last 12 hours. Okay. Nashon Wright, 6'0", 4'2", so he's over 6'4". He's 183 pounds. He's got decently long arms. He's a high 4'4" guy. He had a really good broad jump, but not a great vertical jump. His short shuttle is going to be the worst for a corner like ever, which is interesting. But here's the notes. I watched him play against Oregon, and I just got 5 more games, so I can actually give you a better scouting report later. But here's off of one game. First play against Oregon, you can see how his length plays. Oregon receiver takes an outside release. He just throws him out of bounds. But he then has to turn and take on a running back for a tackle, and he didn't win that battle. He got trucked. But the running back did have to go out of bounds after trucking him. So, he's super thin. He will wrap up and take guys down, but it takes work. He's going to have to get stronger. He struggles to shed wide receivers on run plays. He just doesn't have the strength. Okay, so we have a guy that has to get stronger for sure. But dude is chippy and tough and wants to hit. He gets in tussles after the play. The physicality doesn't bother him. He missed a one-on-one tackle with a wide receiver in space. He's 6'4", so when a guy makes a move, he's going to be in trouble. When you try to take a play off against Wright, he's going to pop you because he's a chippy, confident, let's go sort of player. He plays incredibly hard. He's not shy at all about contact or helping in the run game. When you run combination routes like an underneath and a deeper route, his size and his length and his awareness are there where he's ready to come down. But if you want to try go over his head, you're going to have a problem because he's just so big and so long. I saw him get beat on one press release when he was trying to lunge, so he's better on outside releases than he is on inside releases. But overall, and this is off of one game, I would guess I would call him a 4th-round player. So to me, they took 3 4th-round players in the 3rd round. I like the defensive lineman probably better than the corner. So here's the fair criticism of the Cowboys so far. The fair criticism of the Cowboys so far, I think. I don't do coffee, I do Spark. To me, the fairest criticism of the Cowboys so far is I think at 75, where they took Odigizua, you could have had him with your next pick. So if you wanted to take a corner like Paulson Adebo, you could have taken him at 75, who I think is a better player, better prospect than the guy that they picked at 99. You could have taken Adebo there at 75. Yes, this is live coverage of me getting pants out of the dryer to get ready to go. You could have had Adebo at 75, and you could have had Odigizua with your next pick. And then you could have had Chauncey Golston with your next pick. And then you could have had Wright with a pick after 99 probably. So you could have added somebody like Baron Browning or Jabril Cox. So the criticism of they probably were a pick or two early on these guys, I think, is fair. But the idea that they picked bad players, I think, is not fair. So that is where I am. I'm just walking around the house. Now, setting you up for today, this is going to be the Dane Brugler day where he's going to get his shine on because he knows all these players. But for me, Marvin Wilson, Ardarius Washington, Jamar Johnson. Here's your safeties. Jamar Johnson, Ardarius Washington, Tyree Gillespie, Caden Stearns, Hamza Nasruddin. Those are safeties for you. Jabril Cox at linebacker. Maybe Barnes, the Purdue guy. Oh, wait, Jones is gone. You can check my Twitter and scroll back a little bit, and you can find my board. I'm color coding it with who goes in what round. Obviously, I love Marvin Wilson. I like Rashad Weaver, pass rusher, out of Pitt. Cam Sample. D tackles are still deep, man. Tui Pelotu, Marvin Wilson, Tommy Togiai, Bobby Brown, Tyler Shelvin. Then I get into like Davion Nixon and Tufele at USC. A lot of D tackles. And there's some good edge guys out there still. So there's good D-line. You can still find a safety. That would be fun. And they're going to want to take a guy on offense. I'll leave it to Broadus and Dane to get you the offensive lineman that they could get. But remember, don't get so dug in on the guys that Jeff wants, because Jeff's only seen about 160 guys this year. And some guys they picked today, I'll have to tell you about tomorrow when I go watch them. So we shall see what they do. I do believe that they went a little early on all their picks, and they could have added another good player or even two. But this is the NFL draft. This is how it goes. Teams don't care. Chauncey Golston's a good player. Osa Odighizuwa is a good player. Both those defensive linemen can help you as rookies. Both of them. Odighizuwa can take snaps from either Tristan Hill or Neville Gallimore. Golston can take snaps from Dorrance Armstrong and Bradley and I. So those are good players. Be happy that they're on your team. Just wonder if you could have gotten them a pick later. That's where I am. Deontay Smith, O-tackle. That's a good name. I got to find one more sock. Find another sock. Why am I breathing so hard? Just from talking. I'm tired. All right, guys. That's your primer. Sounds like Hellman just sent me a text that he got us some Rudy's tacos. So we're about to rock and roll this thing. Draft starts at 11. We'll be on the air at 10. So I got to go. So we got to do all the check-in stuff at the star. Set that down there. Okay. Why am I breathing so hard? Breaks running around and stuff. All right, fellas. We're about ready to go draft them up. We're going to go draft them up. We about to go draft them up. Whoop. Whoop. I'm trying to do my gal magic with our Darius Washington or Marvin Wilson. That's what I'm going to try to do. All right, boys. See you on the air. 105.3 The Fan here in about an hour. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through. Be cool to everybody. I love you. Bye.